Welcome to a new action product review. Today I'm going to be looking at the Microbrush pens. I bought this a while ago, but I never tested it properly, so today I wanted to share with you my first impressions. First of all, on the packaging they mention that they are water-based, highly pigmented, and they have a microbrush tip. So there is a little bit of information. And let's see how they look like. There are 10 pens in the set. The packaging feels quite plasticky. There is a clip, but there is no number, so the good thing is that you have the color at the bottom of the packaging. Opening and closing them is with a little bit of difficulty, so you have to really wait for the click to happen so that your brush don't dry out. I see a broad color palette here, so you can do a lot. What would be very interesting to see while testing them is if these pens can be used for brush lettering or only for coloring, and basically having the fine tip will allow detailed coloring. The title is brush lettered, so my expectation is that these will be also usable for brush lettering. I will also do a comparison between these and the Pentel Brush Sign Pen. Swatching them, so the colors are really pretty. There is quite a good color choice, but the thing that annoys me the most is the sound they make. As a comparison with the Pentel Brush Sign Pen, I see a similar range of thickness in the strokes. I find the Pentel Brush Sign Pens a little bit finer and easier to control. They have quite a long tip compared to the Pentel Brush Sign Pens, and the problem with that is that the tip is not so flexible that it needs that length, and on the other hand the length keeps us a little less control of it. So it's not like a brush that gradually bends, it's just bending from the top, so it's not that flexible, whereas the Pentel brush pens bend gradually a little bit. I stamped two images from this set from Action. I think it will show us exactly how the brush pens perform for coloring. I feel that the tips are really good for just going into every nook and cranny and coloring it in. I would see myself using these for mandalas coloring or very detailed coloring books. Let's see how they perform in hand lettering. I feel that the tip is not easy to control. So they give very thin upstrokes, but when you have to do loops or ovals, you just don't have enough control, so the upstrokes are quite inconsistent. Whereas with the Pentel Brush Sign Pen, which is one of my favorites for hand lettering, the upstrokes are really more consistent. As a conclusion, the colors are really beautiful. The packaging is in line with the price point. It's like a €2 set for 10 pens, so 20 cents per pen is quite a small amount. The problem is that the tip is not very easy to control, so I would not recommend doing hand lettering with these pens. but coloring in stamps or mandalas or very detailed coloring books, because the colors are really pretty, it's quite nice. So I will keep them for that. For me, it's an okay product. It's not a product that blows my mind. I hope this review was helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.